Public enemy number one, Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender.
Now, there were a bunch of comments talking about it wasn't a kid, it wasn't a kid, it wasn't a kid. All right, it wasn't a kid. All right, so let's clear some stuff up there. Let's go. Man, Adonis. That boy that had the bald head. He done had the hair by headlight. And then had the freshman back to high school cut. But y'all see that boy rap sheet real quick. But let's go ahead and get into what the heck happened with this case. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no mother effing way. You gotta be kidding me. Attempt to commit sexual assault. Statute, Texas Penal Code 22.011 and 15.01. Victim sex, female. Victim age, 55. You mean to tell me your little wet and horny self, you couldn't find nothing, and I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. It is not hard to knock down a 50-year-old woman. Something wrong with cuz. Get him the f out of here.
Public enemy number two, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run. They're scared, they're cowards, they're hiding. We ask the public, please, you know where they're at? Let us know.
And then, y'all know the internet is undefeated, so I'm going to reveal to y'all what I thought was true, but it wasn't true, but something Charleston White had said that made a lot of sense to me.
You got to pay for our father's sins. It's scripture. You might not even know your daddy. Never met that motherfucker before. You got to pay for some shit he done done. Same with your mama. You got to suffer for it. And it's out of your control, boys and girls. You don't get to pick the mother and father that you were born to. You don't get to choose the conditions. You don't get to choose the circumstances. You just happen to be born.
And when he said that, I'm just like, all right, I see what y'all on, bruh. But this might be true because the mama and the daddy, yeah, they both seem off. And the fat cuz called herself Escobar. Yeah, no. Check out this cat's parents right here. So right here, the mama, Centrera Russell, says, my handsome son. The daddy, Felix Harper, growing up, here's a dad now, keep getting stronger and wise, much love, son. Now, his daddy got 2 Facebooks, and I wonder why. If you look at this, oh, gee, you know, they standing on whatever they standing on. I'm assuming, because everybody else is throwing peace, and he ain't, that he thugging, you know, that he part of a gang. Because if you go back and you look, you know, he got his penitentiary time. Better teach your son how to get it with that penitentiary time. These are his grandbabies. Now, let's go down a little bit further. Felix Harper. Look at this. You know he old school. He got the gold teeth in the mouth right there. But boy, he a freaky frog. Look at him. Let's check out the other one too. Let's go through. Woodbanks Metal Incorporated. They gonna see it anyway, so I don't want nobody else. Hey, listen, BCF Escobar, little buddy, you should have got your, and I'm pretty sure they flamed him in the comments. All right, they ain't get him in the comments just yet. Yeah, he freaky as hell, bro. So there y'all go, bro. That's the daddy right there, and that's his grandbaby right here. My grandson graduated from his class, pre-K. Love you always, Trey Jr. See that? So, he got a father, and based on the pictures that his father took, his father's a penitentiary dad. Let's go to the mother.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell, too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news.
There's some stuff that's going on that I don't approve of, but I get it. You know, they're putting his mom's address up, and I'm not gonna do all of that crap. But yeah, the mama, boy, is a little ratchet, a little wagging on her. Oh, all right, I see you, mama. Yeah, this the mama right here. Now, you know, grandbaby right here. You know it's a little wild when all your pictures is from 2021. Baby, we are in 2025. So I know you don't look like that. So you can see right here, even on the post when the police put it up, December 3rd is when his birthday is. So he just had a birthday. Yeah. But she could have met her. Hey. So here you go. August 21st is her birthday. So yeah, look at her. Look at the mama calling her. What she call her? You can't take away my dignity. Ooh, wait, mama, get off the camera. Now look at this. Yeah, they flavor her. Oh my God, sexy, not sexual. Turn your son in. Rest in peace to him. He won't be around much longer. You big wig wearing SSA gonna be next. Whoa. She's so ugly. They is flaming the mama so bad. Get ready to purchase that dress for your Sunday coming. Dog is not chocolate. She look like Baby D. Your son hanging around ex-offenders. He is not tough. Turn your son in. They're going to take away his dignity, all right? Just like you playing in this song. Look at this. Here we go right here. Y'all doing the same thing that boy did. That baby and this lady innocent. Casualties of a war we know nothing about. Don't know where she failed at raising him, but the real know it don't matter how strict or involved a parent is. Some kids still want to live that street life. P.S. Although she's still alive, y'all cyber killing this lady. Anyways, yeah, bro. We're not. And look right here. And I'm pretty sure they flaming her in the comments. Yep. I already seen this too. I thought I did. You might want to start running now. I'm crying. So yeah, bro. They flaming her in the comments. I wanted to show this too because Laws, he really was hooting dice, is what she said. This small baby should not be exposed to dice. It shows the type of upbringing your son had. Most of his life, he killed a baby that's only 3 or 4 years older than this one. These fools don't win. Oh my God. Forest Hill Police Department. His mama doing dope and shooting dice around this baby. One of her sons was unalived 3 years ago. This one next life in prison. Whoa, please take the baby so it actually has a fair shot at life. U.S. Border Patrol Donald Trump. Remember how you said you're going to start sending us U.S. citizens to Salvador? The El Salvador, prison. Here they go. Take them. Wow. And if y'all don't know, this is what the baby doing.
We're going to be rich together. We're going to be rich together. We're going to be rich together. I'm going to say with me.
The little baby really shooting dice, though. Or he just curious. But it's only one dice. So, I mean, well, that diaper full as hell. He don't change that little thing, man. What's wrong? He's sitting on a little ball between his little cheeks. Man, hey, yeah, get that baby up out of there, man. Y'all should go. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Now, if you clicked on this video because of the parentheses that says more details, I got you right here. So, one of the things that was reported by the police, by the way, was that there was an exchange that had happened, but nobody seemed to look at this because we were so shocked and yet relieved should be the word, I'm assuming. Relieved that the police did their job because, let's understand, that's a well-funded police source over there. And basically, the mother dropped the daughter off. So what's going to get revealed in further detail down the line is the mom came, she dropped the daughter off to the father. The daughter got in there and they met at the freaking car wash. So that's why he was sitting there for a moment, because one of the things that a lot of people speculate, but they just don't understand, is that they speculate that certain things happen and certain things don't happen, right? Like, oh, he was being tailed and all of this stuff. And prime example would be the Young Dolph trial, where the guys basically see Young Dolph driving and they're sitting right here. So they watch Young Dolph driving and then they follow him to Makita's Cookies and then basically they do what they do. There's a theory out there as well, and I'll discuss it in a minute since we're talking about Young Dolph trial, because this theory has always been in existence every single time something happens to somebody, because we're just so entangled with movies and certain things that don't make sense and all this stuff, and I definitely will make sense of it all. So the mother drops the daughter off to the father. The daughter gets in the car and everything like that, and she essentially is sitting there in the car. So the father is vacuuming out the vehicle. I'm assuming he had already been doing that anyways for a moment, since their swap location was right there. So this was a swap from the mother to the father. And it'll be revealed, or if you haven't seen it in papers, go back and look because it's right there in fine print. Now, we're going to find out how well the people are being hidden based on if they come with a reward, because a reward will make people change on you real quick. The funding typically will have about 25,000 in there. They'll start low, they'll go 5,000, or if they believe that these people are so detrimental to society that they'll up it to like 10 bands. So by the end of this week, and I give it till Monday, if we don't hear any news that these cats been apprehended, because I damn near guarantee these morons are still somewhere chilling in Arlington or Fort Worth or Dallas. And yeah, there's that. They could be in Frisco. They could be in Denton. They could be. They could be in Waco. You get what I mean? They could be in some of these. You know, Waco isn't technically surrounding. It's right down the street, but still, they're not down the street literally. I know there's gonna be a bunch of people. Oh, it's not down the street, bro. That's Waxahachie, bro. That's not. Took me a while to learn that one when I was out there, stuff like that. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, I get it. Anyways, so to go to the theory of the sitting car, and there was a woman on there, and I want to give her credit. I'm not gonna, well, I should put up her freaking info. But anyways, she basically says this. She says, let me find it. Okay. She says this, Seti, can you go back and look at the video of the shooting at the car wash? I zoomed in. The middle black car, after you see the person get in the car on the passenger side, there is absolutely someone on the driver's side. Look clearly. All right. And then I actually, what you mean, love? That's my little slang. She like, the shooting at a little girl and her father at the car wash. Look at the black car in the middle. It's 3 cars in the parking lot. The one in the middle. So her and then a couple of other, because it's freaking 4:20. I just got out the gym. There's been a slew of people hitting my inbox saying, hey, bro, that black car got something to do with it. Got something to do with it because it's just sitting there, and the one that's in the middle. If that's the theory you want to run with it. That's fine. I don't believe it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when bullets are flying, the worst thing you can do is try to operate and take off. That's how a lot of people get hit. You never know how people will react when bullets start flying. People do freeze up. I know we're used to the movies of people kicking down doors and, running and protecting and running and gunning and all this stuff and everything like that. I 100% understand the mindset of that, but that is a rare few. Take it as somebody who's been shot at enough that everybody that's doing something ain't doing something. Meaning this, some cats start busting back. Some people start sitting there waiting for it to stop happening. Some cats take off running. I can tell you right now, God forbid, but if it's an active shooter situation, I'm definitely not getting up and running. I'm going to hit the ground. I'm going to start looking to see what the heck is going on, because you have no idea where those bullets are flying from. Now, if anybody wants to believe that, cool. But it seems since we've had the Young Dolph freaking trial, and before the trial happened, when we had speculatory things and we had no visual, no audio, no anything like that, that there's always going to seem like there's a third shooter. Understood. Because it just makes sense for a bevy of us. But let me tell y'all something. I don't believe that. And I'm going to tell you why I don't believe that. Because if that's the case, why wouldn't they just say there's a third shooter? We had Shondell Barnett pegged as somebody who possibly could have been at the back door. And it turns out his cousin just hitched a ride from him while basically he was leaving Dallas. Had nothing to do with nothing. So when people are piecing it together and trying to figure out what happened, and I don't blame anybody because I do it myself, there's always going to be certain patterns, right? We're going to believe, hey, there's a cell phone involved that has incriminating messages that's going to damn everybody to hell. And for the most part, the cell phone damns you to hell. Social media damns you to hell. So, there's going to be that part. Then there's going to be a second shooter and stuff like that and everything. I mean, a third shooter or an additional shooter, should I say, than the ones that we have. And I get it. Those two things that jump off make the most sense. Then what ends up happening is we get the false arrest.
Cal, take all them posts down. I am not in jail, bro. Tell them take all them posts down. And And I want y'all to issue apology to my family and friends for having them folks word to cap.
I didn't believe it at all. And the reason I didn't believe it at all is because the police didn't announce it. The police did not announce, hey, we already have one person in custody and all of this stuff and everything. You want, if you're the police, messaging wise. Remember, the United States is the masters of propaganda. We're taught it through books. They're taught it through everything as far as the police enforcement and the military and stuff like that. Like the United States military is the biggest, or if not, one of the biggest spenders of commercial propaganda to recruit people to come in and fight for our armed services. Just is what it is. So when I see stuff like that, it always just breaks down to a certain pattern. Cell phones, additional shooters, falsified arrest. Then you always hear Rico, Ricola. Then you hear that. And then the other one that happens all the time. And it's always 50-50. And that's why I leave it for the last one. Is somebody paid for a hit? There was a bounty on that man and all of this stuff and everything like that. All right. I could believe that. But in this instance, I don't. Because it doesn't have the stench of he's been shot at before. With young Dolph, right? He had been shot at in Los Angeles, and he'd been shot at in North Carolina. I think he got shot at in Charlotte, right? So there was already 2 attempts on that man's life. So the third one definitely makes sense to get him done and get him gone. But there's something that had also happened before that. So if we find out that CJ Casino basically had been shot at before, or somebody in his camp that was high rank, I'm not going to drop any names or anything like that, have been shot at before, then I would believe that. But since I ain't seen nothing, none has been alluded, nobody's put out a poignant video to show a violent pattern in history between these 2 individuals, between Hood Fame and Casino and all them and everything like that, and everybody that's associated with them cats. All right. I just don't see it. Doesn't mean it's not true. Doesn't mean that the cell phone messages and stuff like that definitely didn't get exchanged and stuff, because it's very possible. That, additional shooters and stuff like that, that's very possible. That basically, somebody put a hit out, the RICO, the falsified arrest, all of those things are very possible. That's why they make a lot of sense, because the possibilities are there. But to me, it just doesn't work here. I think more than likely, them cats seen that car, seen him vacuuming, and just got on him. That's just what I believe. If you believe differently, perfectly fine. But that's just what I believe. But y'all let me know your thoughts on this, man. Maybe I got it right. Maybe I got it wrong. Who knows, bruh? But we'll find out soon. Them cats, man, they ain't got no money. If it took Lil Durk to sit up here and try to get on a bunch of freaking planes and stuff like that to see if he got an active warrant, then y'all can imagine what these cats are doing. And hey, the channel just took off the last couple of days. We just went up a massive amount of subscribers. So make sure you subscribe, bro, because once we hit this 300K, don't miss out on your opportunity to win this Xbox, this PlayStation. I'm giving it away. You feel me? And then once we climb up, then we'll start giving money away. We're not one of those channels, and this is not a diss, because I just come out and throw 2 fingers and just be like, F you. But this is one of the channels that give back for free. Doesn't require anything at all. Now, what we will be doing when we do start asking for money, we're going to show you exactly what we're trying to get funded, because y'all want to feel a part of something. So don't worry. I got a big announcement for those who care, who want to actually see change. Now, if you don't want to see change, you want to be entertained, I ain't mad at that. But I'll catch you on the next one.